What is going on, guys? This is Elijah Football Recaps, and today I am back with another college football prediction video, and we're going to be talking about the Georgia Bulldogs on the road versus the Auburn Tigers. Now, Georgia, they dismantled the Arkansas Razorbacks, and honestly, I thought that game was going to be a lot closer than it looked. But Georgia's defense was they just dismantled Arkansas, even their special teams. Arkansas literally had so many false starts in the first quarter because the fans were so loud. And honestly, I thought that Georgia was going to win that game regardless because Arkansas hasn't really played. Yes, they played Texas A&M, but Texas A&M's offense isn't all that great. Their quarterback is an issue. And, of course, Texas, honestly, they're actually doing pretty well right now. So I got to give credit to Arkansas for beating Texas and, of course, Texas A&M. But even though A&M struggles with their QB because Kellen Mond's gone. Auburn, they almost lost to LSU, and LSU was up by a touchdown almost majority of the time until like the fourth quarter, and then Bo Nix had that crazy throw for a touchdown mid of the game. I couldn't watch that game because I was watching so many other games as well, and I couldn't watch it. But anyways, Auburn versus Georgia, another really good matchup in my opinion. I think it's going to be a really close game this time. I think Auburn's actually good. Georgia is still good on defense. Their defense is nasty. Stetson Bennett actually played really well covering for JT Daniels. So without further ado, I like to go through the matchup predictors, the season leaders, and then the stats. And also, I am not a Georgia fan. I'm not an Auburn fan. I'm not biased towards other teams. I just make the predictions based off the stats. And I know that some people say that I don't watch football games. I actually do watch football games. I just base it off the stats and then give my perspective on how the game's going to go. So that's just my opinion. All right. So the match predictor has, of course, Georgia 84.5% over Auburn's 15.5%. That is the matchup predictor. Season leaders, we have JT Daniels, but Stetson Bennett actually played really well. But the season leaders so far would be Daniels with 54 completions, 271 attempts, 567 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. But I think that Stetson Bennett is still gonna, I think he's still gonna play, in my opinion. But I don't know how JT Daniels is gonna do because he's injured right now. Bo Nix is doing really well under the new head coach. 86 through 147. Okay, not too bad. 979 passing yards, 6 touchdowns. I don't know if this is like the updated, stats for the past 4 games, but that's just the stats I have right now on ESPN. All right, so Samira White has 53 carries, 275 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Really good for Georgia's running game. Hunter for Auburn has 42 carries, 447 yards. Really good, and 3 touchdowns. So look to be a running type game, in my opinion. Bowers for Georgia has 18 receptions, 272 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And Samuel has 18 receptions, 236 yards for Auburn. All right, so team stats-wise, we have points per game. Georgia, 41 points to Auburn, 40. Not bad at all. And then, of course, Georgia with a whopping 4.6 points allowed per game. And, of course, Auburn's 16.2. Really good on defenses for both sides of the ball. Total yards, almost similar. Georgia's with 432.6 to Auburn's 478.0. Yards of passing, 236.2 and 239.8. So, literally almost the same. Rushing yards, iffy for Georgia, but still pretty good, almost 200 yards per game, 196.4 to Auburn's 238.2. So look forward to Auburn running the ball a lot. Yards allowed, Georgia 177.8 to Auburn's 294.0. Passing yards allowed 110.0 to Georgia, and Auburn's not bad, 213 to 0. Rushing yards, this is going to be really key for both teams. Georgia 67.8, Auburn 81.0. Alright, I know a lot of people are probably going to be mad at this video, probably because if you're an Auburn fan, or they could be a Georgia fan as well, regardless of how I predict this game. But in my opinion, I think that Georgia is still the better team out of both teams. Their defense is just unstoppable, in my opinion. I think that they're still going to win, and my best bet is going to be 14 points, in my opinion. That's Georgia by 14 points. And so that's going to be my prediction for this game, is Georgia by 14 points at Auburn. I know it's at Auburn. It can change. It could be something different. But in my opinion, I think that Georgia's still going to overcome and win by 14 points because their defense is just unstoppable lately. They dismantled Arkansas, and they're just really good. I'm not trying to be biased. They're good. I mean, just as simple as that. All right, so let me know what you guys think. I'm not biased towards Georgia. I'm not a hater on Auburn. I'm literally just predicting the games, and yes, I sound like a kid, and there's that. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching Football Recaps here. Y'all have a great day. See you guys later. Peace out.